Welcome to Growing Chatham, North Carolina Cooperative Extension, Chatham County Center's May 2023 podcast. I'm Tiffany Hancock. Mother's Day is coming up, so I decided to invite my mom to join me today. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Tiffany. Glad to be here with you.
This is going to be a mom and daughter duo podcast, so let's get started. Mom, take it away.
All right. Your input is needed to help frame the 2023 Chatham County Farmland Preservation Plan. Are you a Chatham County farmer, agribusiness, or simply interested in the future of the Chatham County agriculture? Well, your help is needed to develop the 2023 Chatham County Farmland Preservation Plan. 3 surveys have been created to collect the data to support this plan. This plan, which is an update to the 2009 Chatham County Farmland Preservation Plan, will contain the current state of agriculture and forestry, outline the challenges and opportunities for agriculture and forestry that exist, and develop recommendations to help family farms and forests in Chatham County.
You can find the Farmland Preservation Plan survey by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter. All right, Mom, our office is going to be closed. Can you tell folks about that?
Yes, they're going to be closed on Memorial Day, which is going to be on May 29th.
The Chatham County Center releases the annual report to the community.
We're proud to present our annual report highlighting our significant achievements and impact in the region. Our unwavering dedication to serving the people of Chatham County is demonstrated through our wide range of programs, which have made us a valuable resource for both locals and out-of-county individuals seeking our assistance. We remain committed to serving the community and look forward to continuing to do so in the future.
You can access the annual report by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter by visiting go.ncsu.edu/Growing Chatham 523. Okay, we're moving on to 4-H. Enrollment for the 2023 4-H Summer Camp is now open. Chatham County 4-H is offering both day and residential camp programs once again this summer. We're excited to offer these fun, educational learning opportunities for both youth in the community, and thanks to the continued generous support of the United Way of Chatham County, we will be able to provide need-based scholarships to qualifying families as well. When I was a kid, I went to summer camp for a week. Do you remember that week, Mom? The week I was gone to camp? Did you miss me?
Well, the house was a little more quiet, but I knew that you were having a great time and having some experiences that you had not had at home.
I had a great time at camp. For the talent show, my group decided to put on a mock newscast, and I was Barbara Walters. We all got up on stage, and suddenly I got the giggles, and I started to laugh so hard that I forgot my lines. I could not stop. It was so contagious because my friends on stage started laughing, and it was a domino effect, and everybody out in the audience started laughing, and I don't even think we finished the play. Well, that's enough reminiscing about summer camp. Let's move on to find out what's happening at 4-H camp this summer. We have the 4-H Adventure Day Camp that's coming up for youth ages 5 to 12. It's a fun-filled day camp for campers. They will participate in educational sessions, craft sessions, recreational games, fishing, paddle boating, and much, much more. Campers will need to bring a bag lunch each day except for Friday. 4-H will provide an end-of-camp celebration. Enrollment space is limited. The camp will be held June 12th through the 16th from 8:30 until 3 p.m. The cost is $75.
Next, we have the Kitchen Creators Camp with Miss Tara. That is an exciting day camp opportunity for the 11 to 14-year-olds with the focus on cooking. Campers will join Tara Gregory to learn new skills and delicious recipes in the kitchen. Campers will be making their own lunch during the session. Enrollment space is limited to 12 youth per session. There's 4 sessions will be offered for the following dates: July the 12th, July 19th, July 26th, August the 2nd. It'll be held at the Chatham County Cooperative Extension Teaching Kitchen that's located at 1192 U.S. Highway 64 Business in Pittsboro. And it's $30 per session, and it is limited to the needs-based scholarships that's available. So you need to inquire with the Cooperative Extension 4-H office for more information on how to apply.
The next camp is the Junior Master Gardener Camp. What a better way to spend the summer than in the company of a bunch of plant-loving, fun-loving, gardening enthusiasts. Enjoy a week with exceptionally talented Extension Master Gardener volunteers from the Chatham County Center. Delve into all things horticulture related. This includes an off-site field trip to the North Carolina Botanical Garden at UNC Chapel Hill. This will be held June 26th through the 30th from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Cooperative Extension Office in Pittsburgh. The cost is $75.
Next, we have Girls in Ag Day with Miss Christina. This is open to youth ages 9 through 18. Join us for a day of exploring what agriculture has to offer. Youth will travel to Moore County Extension Office with the Ag Extension Agent Christina Britt to tour several local farms in the morning. So closed-toed shoes and sunscreen are a must. Youth will return to the Moore County office for lunch and will have Elizabeth Lynch, 2022 Miss West Virginia, and the agriculture advocate zoom in for their keynote speaker. After lunch, youth will have 10 rotating stations to visit that will explore various careers and topics of agriculture, including beekeeping, dairy, plant propagation, marketing, and more. Enrollment space is limited to 10 youth. This is going to be July 17th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Campers will be dropped off at the Chatham County Extension Office in Pittsburgh, and the Extension staff will provide transportation to and from Moore County. The cost for this is $20, and it will include lunch and snacks.
The last camp that's offered for this summer is the Betsy Jeff Penn 4-H Residential Camp in Reedsville. This is open to ages 8 to 14, accredited by the American Camping Association. Youth will travel to Reedsville, North Carolina, to spend a fun-filled week at the BJP 4-H Educational Center. Campers will take part in swimming, canoeing, environmental education programs, ropes courses, archery, horseback riding, crafts, and much, much more. Enrollment space is limited. Camp will be held July 30th through August 4th. The cost is $400. Limited number of need-based scholarships are available, so please inquire with the Cooperative Extension 4-H office for more details. Registration fee covers all expenses for the week: transportation, food, crafts, insurance, t-shirt, and $15 in camp store funds. You can find out more by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter to access the link. Here are some other updates from the Chatham County 4-H team. 4-H Clever Creators research solutions to global food security challenges. The North Carolina Youth Institute is a life-changing experience hosted by North Carolina State University, where high school students engage with local leaders and experts on critical global food security challenges, participate in hands-on science activities, and explore exciting ways to make a difference in North Carolina and around the world. Students research issues they care about and propose their ideas to solve these grand challenges. On April 14, 2023, Avery Wright and Reina Nava Catalan attended the day-long institute at North Carolina State University's Plant Sciences Building on Centennial Campus. To participate, they were challenged to research a global issue and wrote a 2 to 3 page paper under the supervision of their club leader, Lindsay Shore Wright. Avery focused her research on sustainable food sources in Madagascar, while Reina focused on supporting young mothers in Belize. Both students shared their research papers among peers and a panel of experts. Hands-on workshops, field trips, keynotes, and career development rounded out the event.
Next, we have the North Central District 2023 Teen Retreat. Another retreat is in the books for the North Central District 4-Hers. The 2023 Teen Retreat was held on March 31st through April the 1st of 2023 at the Betsy Jeff Penn 4-H camp in Reedsville, North Carolina. This year's theme was Finding Your Footing in 4-H, and it proved to live up to the standard of fun. This was an overnight stay, and many were first-time attendees. Although it rained outside and the spirit and the fire of these 4-H youth could not be drenched, it did not take these teens long to begin bonding as a 4-H family.
You can read more about the North Carolina Central District 2023 Teen Retreat by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter. 2023 Chatham County Activity Day is coming up. The Chatham County Activity Day is an opportunity for all 4-H youth ages 5 to 18 to share their talents and interests. This is a learning competition experience that starts at the county level and continues up to the state level for ages 8 and up, and to the national level in some categories. Those who want to compete at the district level must participate in our County Activity Day, where they will experience what district competition is like, receive feedback on their presentations, and meet other youth in our county. Youth are encouraged to prepare an oral presentation with a visual aid, such as a PowerPoint, trifold, or poster, or a prop, and will need to speak for 5 to 12 minutes in front of a panel of judges. County Activity Day also showcases participants entered in 4-H Entertains. Youth are encouraged to showcase any talent, such as performing arts, singing, dancing, or playing an instrument, handmade crafts, clothing and fashion, cooking, pets, and photography. Youth participants will need to review the categories listed on the registration form and sign up for the topic that looks most interesting to them. You can learn more about County Activity Day when you visit the Growing Chatham newsletter. Here are some updates from Matt Jones. Growing knowledge to protect pollinators. Volunteers with the North Carolina State Extension Master Gardener Program help grow knowledge of sustainable gardening practices by taking part in citizen science and research projects. An ongoing research project is investigating how to improve habitat for pollinators in residential landscapes, as some pollinators build nests for their offspring in hollow stems. Master Gardener volunteers are helping determine if changing the way we manage herbaceous perennials in the landscape can provide more of this nesting habitat. You can read more in the Growing Chatham newsletter.
Herbaceous, woody, and native plants. It's a 6-week course from July 17th through August the 27th, 2023. Cost is $149 and registration is now open. This fully online asynchronous course is part of the series of the Garden and Landscape courses offered by the North Carolina State University Department of Horticulture Science. Each course in the series includes interactive forums, hands-on activities, and presentations by experts around the state. You can complete the courses on your own schedule during the 6-week period, and you will have access to the course material forever. This is not an Extension Master Gardener certification course. If you are interested in becoming a Master Gardener volunteer, please contact the Extension Master Gardener Coordinator in Chatham County for information on training requirements and volunteer opportunities.
Coming up is how to become a Master Gardener volunteer. Here's the 2023 training schedule. Attend one of the information sessions that are scheduled for May 16th, 2023 from 4:30 until 5:30 p.m. This session will be held online, or on May 17th, 2023 from 9:30 until 10:30 a.m. in person at the Chatham County Agriculture and Conference Center. Attend at least 5 Extension Gardener classes and submit your application by June 30th, 2023. Applicants will be notified of acceptance into the program on June 10th, 2023. Submit the application fee by July 28th, 2023. You can complete the Extension Master Gardener Core Training. You can find out more about becoming a Master Gardener volunteer by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter and clicking on the link. Mom, have you ever been to the pollinator garden over at Chatham Mills?
No, I can't say that I have.
Well, you need to go check it out. Debbie Roos and her volunteers have done a fantastic job. It's open to the public, and you can visit anytime, or you can register now for a spring tour of the Pollinator Paradise Garden led by Debbie Roos, North Carolina Cooperative Extension Sustainable and Organic Production Agent. The garden features over 225 species of perennials, trees, shrubs, vines, and grasses, and 85% of them are native to North Carolina. This is a great opportunity to visit the popular gathering spot for honeybees, native bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, and beneficial insects, in addition to their human admirers. This is a free tour, but registration is still required to limit group size. The tours fill up very quickly, so don't delay and register by clicking on the link in the Growing Chatham newsletter. The Southeast Bumblebee Atlas Training Webinar and Workshop is coming up. Bumblebees are charismatic and easily recognizable pollinators thanks to their large size, loud buzz, and distinctive color patterns. They play an incredibly important role in sustaining the health of our environment by pollinating flowers in natural and urban areas and by contributing to successful harvest on farms. The southeastern U.S. is home to about 20 different bumblebee species, at least 20% of which are undergoing ongoing population declines. Existing data suggests that many species of the bumblebee face an uncertain future, but we often lack the data needed to implement effective conservation measures. To tackle this gap in knowledge, several states have joined together to launch the Southeast Bumblebee Atlas, a large-scale community science effort aimed at gathering the data needed to track and conserve southeastern bumblebees. Community scientists spread out across our project states to survey for bumblebees and report back with whatever they find. Surveys can be run on your own or with a group of people. Survey methods are also catch and release, so no bees are harmed. All you will need to do to participate in the surveys is an insect net, some vials or jars, a decent camera, including your cell phone cameras, internet access for data submission, and a way to get to your survey sites. With your help, we can quickly cover large regions of the country, collect scientific quality data, and contribute to bumblebee conservation. There will be an in-person training for folks interested in helping with the Southeast Bumblebee Atlas on May 13th at the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro. Anyone with an interest in bees and a desire to help them in a hands-on way is encouraged to attend. No prior experience needed. If you're not able to attend the training in May, you will be able to watch a recorded webinar that provides the same content. You can visit the Growing Small Farms website for complete details about this training. The link is available in the Growing Chatham newsletter. Here are some livestock and forages updates from Christina Britt.
Field Day for horse owners to enhance pasture health. You're invited to join us for an educational event on pasture and hay management. Discover new techniques that can help improve your forage while reducing costs and learn the best practices to enhance your horse's health. It's going to be held on Friday, May 5th. From 1 until 5 p.m. The location is at the Carolina Horse Park Foundation at 2814 Montrose Road, Rayford, North Carolina, 28376.
You can find the link to register for this event in the Growing Chatham newsletter. The North Carolina Horse blog has a great article about purchasing a new horse. You can find that article in the Growing Chatham newsletter, as well as a link that will take you to the North Carolina Horse blog. The last of the over-the-counter antibiotic. The recording is now available. Medically important antibiotics used to treat livestock will soon be leaving farm store shelves near you. Come learn about which antibiotics will be impacted by this FDA guidance and what you can do to prepare your farm for this transition. Registration is required. You can join via phone, tablet, or computer. For more information, you can visit the Growing Chatham newsletter. Join us for evening training on beef quality assurance.
The Beef Quality Assurance Training is going to be held Tuesday, May 9th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. The location will be the Alamance County Cattlemen's Association, Facility 7351 Bill Road, Snow Camp, North Carolina, 27349.
Beef Quality Assurance is a national program that raises consumer confidence through offering proper management techniques and a commitment to quality within every segment of the beef industry. Join us Tuesday, May 9th, 2023 for evening training on beef quality assurance. The training will start at 5:30 with a National Beef Quality Audit and BQA management guidelines. After the classroom session, participants will participate in 2 more in-depth hands-on sessions, including chute-side demonstration on general herd health techniques led by Dr. Tom Van Dyke and Lauren Langley, and trailering transportation led by Cole Manis. The teaching part of the training will finish by 8 p.m. Participants seeking BQA certification will then take a test to become certified, which is good for 3 years. The registration fee is $5 per participant, which is paid at the time of registration, either online or by check. If you're writing a check, please make it payable to Alamance County and send to Lauren Langley, 209-C North Graham, Hopedale Road, Burlington, North Carolina, 27217 with your registration information. The BQA certification fee is $15 if you are a member of the North Carolina Cattlemen's Association. If not, the fee is $40. Fees will be collected on site, so please bring a check. Student cost is $15, and that includes 1-year membership to the North Carolina Cattlemen's Association. If you should have any questions, you can contact Lauren Langley at 336-570-6740 or Lauren_Langley at ncsu.edu. You can register for the Beef Quality Assurance Training by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter and clicking on the link. check out the 5-Point Check poster that's available in the Growing Chatham newsletter. The 5-Point Check is an extension of the Famacha I Anima system, which is only useful for blood-feeding parasites, such as barber pole worm. The 5-Point Check adds additional criteria checkpoints for other parasites that commonly infect small ruminants, including those that cause digestive upsets and snotty noses. It's also useful for determining the need to treat small ruminants with the Famacha scores of 3. The 5-Point Check was developed by the same South African scientists who developed the Famacha system. Here's some forestry updates from Dr. Ginger Cunningham. Mom, have you ever worked a chainsaw?
I have.
Did you know that there's a women's chainsaw workshop?
Wow.
Did you know North Carolina has an average of 4,400 wildfires per year? In this workshop, we will look at practical uses for chainsaw skills by creating defensible space around the home. Participants will learn about adapting homes to mitigate wildfire risk and gain hands-on experience with bucking, limbing, and home hazard assessments. This course is designed to provide a safe and welcoming learning environment for women who are new to the chainsaw use. Registration is $10 and it includes lunch.
I should attend, I suppose.
It's held on Thursday, May 11th, 2023 from 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. 6065 Linville Falls Highway, Newland, North Carolina 28657. You can sign up for the Forest Guilds event and discover more information when you visit the Growing Chatham newsletter. Navigating heirs property.
Over half of the United States forest land is owned and managed by more than 10 million private owners. Most of this land is family-owned, and the average parcel size is smaller than 25 acres. These owners represent a diverse group of people who have many reasons for owning their property but provide an all-important resource for the forest industry.
Learn more about heirs property in this breakdown written by Dr. Kurt Smith by clicking on the link in the Growing Chatham newsletter. Wildfire prevention with Smokey Bear. Check out this video from the North Carolina Forest Service. Forests are beautiful. They're also important. They clean our air, filter our water, and provide important habitat for wildlife. Being safe with outdoor fire is something we can all do to protect our forests. Together, we can keep our forest healthy and thriving. And as Smokey Bear says, only you can prevent wildfires. Check out the video with Smokey Bear. Family and Consumer Sciences agent Tara Gregory has some exciting news coming up. Preserve Food at Home Spring 2023 series. Spring is sprung, and with it comes an abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables. Have you ever wanted to learn how to preserve your abundance? Just interested in food preservation as a hobby? Either way, we've got you covered. North Carolina Cooperative Extension will have a variety of home food preservation classes available to you through June. You can find out more in the Growing Chatham newsletter, which includes the schedule of classes.
Learn more about food at your library. In January 2023, the Chatham County Public Libraries, in partnership with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension, Chatham County Center, and the Chatham County Public Health Department, was awarded a Food Literacy Center grant from the State Library of North Carolina. The funds have been used to purchase a mobile kitchen unit that is housed mainly in the Wren Memorial Library and is used to provide food demonstrations and hands-on learning.
You can see the full class list by visiting the Growing Chatham newsletter. Coming up in May, it's local foods and how to prepare them. Monday, May 15th at 5:30 p.m. at Wren Memorial Library. And then on Wednesday, May 17th at 12 p.m. at Golston Public Library. Extension at Home, sleep like your life depends on it. Register for this webinar. It's a free virtual workshop. Join us for this workshop to learn about sleep like your life depends on it. We will discuss how your routine can affect your good night's sleep, why sleep is so important to your health, and how to develop good sleeping habits. This class will be held Thursday, May 4th, 2023 at 11 a.m. You can register for this free at-home class. Click on the link in the Growing Chatham newsletter. Mom, you like to grill.
Yeah.
Sometimes your food is not always seasoned very well, but if you watch this video from North Carolina State's Homegrown channel, they're going to show you how to make your own dry rub. Here, just tell other folks about it, Mom.
Well, dry rubs can be complicated or as simple as you want them to be. We're at the mindset that simpler is better. The meat should be the showcase, after all, not the rub. Nonetheless, the right rub makes good grub better. So tune in and take notes as Dana Hansen, NC State Extension Specialist in the meat science, shows us how to make the simple dry rub using only salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. That sounds like my recipe.
So would you like to enhance your knowledge on barbecuing? You can click on the link in the Growing Chatham newsletter to explore. Now, Mom, as the retired Chatham County tax collector, you are very good at finances. You made sure everything was down to the penny. If it was off a penny, you would go search high low for that one penny. Me, not so good. There is a class, When Your Income Drops, from the University of Georgia Extension. Losing your job or otherwise experiencing a loss of income is a challenge, even in the best of times. This 7-part series will help you map out a plan to get you back on your feet again.
Part 1 is moving forward. Experiencing a loss of income can be devastating. Perhaps you've been laid off, lost crops to bad weather, suffered a slow year with your small business, or the cost of living has increased to the point where your income is no longer adequate. Getting by with less seems like an impossible task. You may feel like you're all alone and that you have nowhere to turn for help. Making ends meet can be a challenge during the best of times. When there's less money, making ends meet becomes even more challenging. However difficult it may be, you are capable and can do it. People can and do survive, with many times wind up better off afterwards than they were before. The key to success: think positive, consider the possibilities, and map out your plan.
To access Part 1, moving forward, you can visit the Growing Chatham newsletter. All right, it's time for another history lesson. This month, we're recognizing those with a passion for community service. Meet Connie McAdams. Connie McAdams, the 4-H agent. Have you ever come across those individuals who find joy in serving their community? Regardless of their joy, these people always seem to find a way to help others. Connie McAdams is a prime example of this in Chatham County. Connie is a former 4-H agent, having joined North Carolina Cooperative Extension in 1976, shortly after college. I recently sat down with Connie McAdams to find out about her first real grown-up job back in 1976. So, Connie, you graduated from UNCG. Was this your first job out of college?
Well, I had a summer job, so I came here in August, my first real job.
So while growing up, you were very active in 4-H. What was 4-H like when you were growing up? And was it very similar when you were working, or had there been changes made by the time you started working as a 4-H agent here in Chatham County?
Well, when I was growing up in 4-H, the focus was the community clubs. I think prior to that, they had done 4-H in schools, and by the time I was a member, it was community clubs. And so when I was working here, there was still some community clubs, but that was sort of beginning to fade away, and there was starting to be, we had at-large members who weren't really members of an individual club, but still participated in activities. And I think that trend was starting, that it was more, less focus on projects and individual clubs and more focus on activities that, different specialties, that people could participate in if they wanted to.
You can hear more from Connie McAdams coming up soon in our new podcast, Growing Up Chatham. Connie joined the Chatham County Library staff in Pittsburgh following the conclusion of her tenure as the 4-H agent in 1979. She served at the library helping community members before moving on to Child Care Networks, where she provided support to families in need of assistance with their young children. Connie spoke to the Chatham Record in 2003, where she discussed how Child Care Networks provide support to parents of young children. Connie continued to help families with young children when she joined the Division of Child Development in 2010. Back in 1992, Connie, now a 4-H volunteer leader, was organizing a new club. With 2 children of her own, she was eager for them to have the 4-H experience. So where's Connie today? While Connie retired, she remains an active member in the community by volunteering her time to the Chatham County Historical Society and the Grand Trees of Chatham County. Along with her community involvement, she has also embraced her role as a grandmother. Check out the Growing Chatham newsletter for a glimpse into Connie's journey as a 4-H agent. You'll also find other interesting content about her life. If you've noticed a change in our newsletter, you're not mistaken. We've given it a new look that we believe will enhance your experience. You now have the option to scroll through the entire newsletter or click on the tabs at the top to access specific content. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the new format, so please take a moment to complete the feedback survey located at the end of the Growing Chatham newsletter. Just visit go.ncsu.edu/Growing Chatham 523. We're going to wrap it up here. Well, Mom, you survived. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
You want to come back and do it again?
Next year.
Well, thanks for helping me with this. I hope you have a great Mother's Day. We're coming to your house to eat, so you get to cook for me.
With one of those special rubs.
Yes, one of those special rubs that you're going to learn about in the Growing Chatham newsletter when you watch the video. I hope all you moms have a great Mother's Day, and grandmothers and even fathers who have to take the place of moms. Until then, I'll be back next month with more news from North Carolina Cooperative Extension Chatham County Center. I'm Tiffany Hancock, Marketing and Media Support Specialist. Have a great month. I'll be back. Bye.